Saroj Chawanaviraj. Would you rather be an American than a Thai?
No. If being civilized means to show less respect to my parents and my teacher, and to go to every Saturday night party, I would rather be a barbarian.
And we have prejudices against the Japanese, of course, and many millions are anti-British, and we are very suspicious of the Siamese because we say that they use black magic, and also because they did not fight against the Japanese.
Well, it's true that the Japanese occupied our country in the Second World War, but they did not destroy it. Our country had been destroyed by invaders so many times before. At first, everyone thought that Japanese might win, but after that we changed our mind because we saw that Japanese would be defeated. But after that, there was an English expression, Siamese talk, to call the best person who changed easily. Oh, we are very ashamed of it. Please don't use it anymore. I understand why you are prejudiced against Thailand. You know we have some prejudice against the Chinese too.
Oh, do you? What are they?
There are so many Chinese in my country, and they run nearly all the business, and they are very, very noisy too.
Oh.
When we get on a bus, and there is only a small space left, the Chinese will rush in and take it. And if we get up to give the place to a little children or an old man, the Chinese will rush in and take it too. And if I sit between the two Chinese and they know each other, they start talking with Algerian people in the middle and sprinkle so much saliva that I have to stand up.
That's not fair, Saroj. You're referring only to the uneducated class, and I think you're generalizing too much.
Well, the situation is quite similar in the Philippines. There are too many Chinese around, and they control almost all the business and trade. That's why Filipinos have sort of some despise for them.
That's not fair. How can you despise them just because they are, well, intelligent and initiative?
Oh.
I don't think that would be fair either. That would be generalizing too much.
People always mix me, a girl from Bangkok, Thailand, up with the dancers from Bali. They ask me whether I can move my head back and forth, da 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 da, like this. Girls in our country don't speak or laugh loudly. We are taught to speak softly and slowly. That is why when I first came to America, I found it difficult to speak before a big audience in a loud voice. The voice is one thing by which we judge the personality. It doesn't matter which system you have, the important thing is to have self-control.
School is a
I want to say one more thing. School is a place where students should get something. In America, it has often seemed to me that the students are so eager to give their impressions, to discuss and to argue with the teacher in almost every point she brings up. In Thailand, we try more to listen to others. We are taught to think everything we speak, but not to speak everything we think. Maybe in Asia we listen too much. Our orientation is toward the past. Yours is toward the future. Here is just one example. You give thanks before you eat a meal. We give thanks afterwards. I think we should not live either in the past or the future. The past is the lesson, the future is the dream, but we should live in the present with the influence of both. Why did we forget the question, what can I, as a student, do to help my people and my country? I say, do your duties the best you can with all your thought and strength. If you are students, try to be the best students. If you are scouts, try to be the best scouts. If you are friends, try to be the best friends. We all know what is good and bad. So do your best in your best duties. And everything which is best will follow step by step to the biggest best thing in the world peace.